All right, hey everybody, RV Enthusiast here. Nice seeing you again. Hey, we got two different cameras on here. We got the 360 cam and we also got the chest cam. We're going to take the RetroVolt Jasion out for a ride today. I did the unboxing review for the company. I don't owe them anything else, but I love the look of this bike and I personally want to take it out. This will be a little bit of an update video for you today too. What's been going on, what is going on. I'm going to take some photos of it, send those back to the company. I know they always like photos, so I'm just going to do that out of the graciousness. I got some updates on this bike I'm going to show you in about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Anyway, some cool stuff going on and some not so cool stuff going on. But let's just get for a ride and we'll talk a little bit about it and tell you what's going on. Man, if you guys remember, I told you this was an $800 bike, and that if you use my coupon code, it's going to be less than that for you. Great fit for me. I don't know if you guys can see this from the 360 cam. It's a great fit. Bike is really, really nice. Hard to believe it is $800. Now, I don't have a ton of battery right now. I got 2 full batteries going on the cameras is what I'm talking about, guys. And the other ones are charging right now. So I have 5. And let me tell you about those to begin with. So I have 5 of them. And one died, brand new battery, just doesn't turn on. It says it's fully charged. I can't recharge it. It says it's fully charged. But nothing, does not work. So the other 2 are on the charger, and I just got these 2. This is not going to be a long ride anyway. I'm just going around, checking some stuff out. Wanted to get out on a ride. As you know, this summer I was sick. I had pneumonia and some bacterial stomach infection that put me in the hospital. And man, it just took a long time to get any kind of energy back. It was so bad, guys, I'll tell you. I had to hire a lawn guy to work on my lawn for me because I only had 10 minutes of work a day that I could do, and I just didn't feel well enough. So he's doing such a great job, and I knew he would because he does some of my neighbor's stuff that I'm keeping him. He's going to do the hard stuff. I'll do the mowing. And we'll just keep it going like that until I either sell it or die or something. Anyway, this is a very fast bike. This bike will do 30 miles an hour. $800, basically a 30 mile an hour bike. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. What else? It's got a horn. It's got, we're gonna time this here. See how fast I'm going past the little speedometer here. This is fairly flat street. Speedometer says I'm doing 26. I'm doing 26 up there. 27, 27. 27 still, it says 26. So now it says 25. I'm still doing 26. So it definitely read 27 when I was doing 27. And yeah, this is a nice bike, man. Really nice bike. It's got blinkers. That's a good thing. Nice blinkers. Anyway, I'm just going to take it up here. I've been up here before. Oh, I might take some by these murals. They're making a new mural. So I might take it up here and take a photo too. Yeah, she's doing great. Oh, she got horses. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take some of this. I think I'm gonna take some of this. So we'll come here, guys. We'll just take some photos, then we'll move on, take some more photos. Anyway, yeah, my day is going really good. Just getting back to health. Anyway, let's take a look at, there we go. All right, so anyway, let's talk about the channel for a little bit. So haven't been doing a lot of videos or a lot of anything this summer. Really have not been reaching out to any manufacturers for bikes or any product at all. Here, let's do this. We're going to lower this a little bit. Or any products at all. And I just haven't had the energy to do anything. So, you know, the channel's kind of sat there, and I've taken some things and I've turned down a lot of things. I've turned down a bunch of bikes. Believe it or not, I even turned down the Moon Cool, what's that bike called? The one that is a carrier bike. I just didn't want another bike at the time. Didn't know that I wanted that bike in particular, so I turned it down. And I've turned down a whole lot of bikes and a whole lot of weird products too. Not weird, but you know, kind of accessories and off type products that I don't really need. So I've turned those down. But we may be picking it up a little bit more here. Like I said, I've got some accessories coming in that I've never gotten before. They'll be new to me, new to you. And hopefully we can share them, see what we think of them, and go ahead. And go from there. And go from there. So what I'm hoping will happen, this keeps getting closer to me, is we'll like the product. And I'm going to put some of it on this bike here. You know, not all my bikes are keepers because I just can't keep them all. I have had over 40 bikes, and keeping them is just not in the cards. Keeping them all. This one I'm going to keep. I've kept about a dozen, and I've kept all my scooters. All my scooters aren't going anywhere. So with that said, you know, if I pick up a few more bikes, that's great. I'll keep them. But we'll see. The Apis, I kept that Apis bike. Yeah, so kept the Apis bike. There are several I'm keeping, this being one. I love the look of this bike. This bike is kind of like, what's that bike called? The Rave. The Rave GT. How you doing? It's a lot like the Rave GT. The Rave GT is a nice bike, beautiful bike. But what I've done with the Rave GT is I gave it to, because it's too small for me, I gave it to one of my good friends' son's child. He's off to college now, going to that green and yellow university in Oregon, and the bike is green, and hopefully he's going to decorate it up to look just like that school. Yeah, the duck school. You got that right. For me, yuck. Love the bike though, but not a fan of the duck school. Anyway, yeah, we got that for him, and it's still close enough I get to see it. But this one I'm going to keep. If this would go to anyone, it would go to one of my sons, probably. I don't know, but it's not. I already gave one of my sons one of mine. My other son's not a big bike rider, so he wants to ride a bike. He'll just come borrow one. Oh, this looks like a nice spot too. Let's take a spot right here. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, beautiful day. It's a little cool, about 65 degrees. And I am just jonesing to ride. Yeah, 800 bucks. Also, you can look, like I said, this is not a sponsored video by Jasion. I can talk about anything I want to. This is my video, my update. So you can look at any bikes on my channel and see one that fits. I think this is a great buy though. But there's other great buys too. Hopefully Jasion will put out a pro version of this that'll have the hydraulic brakes, maybe a little bit more amperage on the battery, and maybe even a slightly higher amp controller. Maybe this thing can get up to 40. Not that I need it, but just thoughts. Yeah, just thoughts. Yep. How you doing? Great. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, a lot of overcast today. It did rain last night for the first time in a while, and it's overcast today. It's supposed to clear up around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then be sunshiny, and then off and on all week, cloudy, sunshine, for about the next 10 days. So I might get a few more rides in. We'll see. Not that I'll post them to you, I won't. Most likely they will not get posted. Yeah, I've ridden this neighborhood several times, many times actually. Nice sidewalks. My neighborhood doesn't have sidewalks because we're acreage and it's all private. These tires are pretty quiet, actually. Kind of surprisingly quiet. Yeah. Brakes are still very quiet, although I did not adjust my rear brake yet. It's still very soft. Yeah, still really soft. Front brake is tight. Front brake will stop me. But the rear brake there, I've got it pulled all the way to the handle, and it just is not real good yet. Not going to adjust the barrel. Like I said, I'll adjust the brake when I need to. All right, I'm going to turn everything off, and I think I'll ride around a bit, and well, maybe I'll just cut some of this out. Yeah, this is a super buy. I call this a super buy. Oh, I also want to talk to you about this is a shout out actually. So with the channel I get questions and stuff like that. Anyway, this lady named Wendy contacted me and asked a question about a bike. How does she fix this? And I said, man, you know, I do enough of them, I don't remember exactly what you're asking, but look at my video and it should be there, because that company paid for kind of what Jasion pays for, a thorough unboxing and assembly. So anyway, she watched my video slowly and she got back to me and she said, wow, fantastic, worked great. Thank you so much. You know, I'm going to give her a shout out because you don't always get appreciative people. And she was very appreciative. And I just want to give a shout out to Wendy. Thanks for the comments. They do go a long way in how it makes a person feel. Yeah, and it made me feel really good. So now I'm out riding today after I commented back. See those doggy bags? You guys have those? It's kind of nice. Kind of nice having those. Little park here. Not much going on. I have to remember this for my granddaughter. Yeah. This has 75 Newton meters of torque if anyone's interested, 72 to 75. Not the greatest torque of any bike I've had, but very nice torque. So continue watching. You know, I know my numbers have gone down. The counts on my videos have gone down significantly, and that's due to a couple of things. One, I'm not putting out videos. Very important to put out videos if you want to keep the numbers up. And secondly, I'm not getting false ones anymore, which is a good thing. A lot of times, you'll do a video, and you'll get a lot of views that aren't real. I'll just put it that way. I'm not going to tell you what they're doing, how they're doing it, but yeah, it's irritating. So now that I'm not doing much, all the views seem to be real, and you know it by when you're a small channel like mine, when you put out a video and it goes to 2,000 in a day. Yeah, something's not right. You know, a couple hundred in a day, maybe. 500 in a week, maybe. 1,000 in the first 2 weeks, totally legit. But yeah. Right behind you. Didn't want to scare you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. So, yeah. Anyway, so so I'm very happy with what's going on with my channel. I don't have a lot of pressure putting, you know, a bike together every week and every 5 days. It's very, even retired, it's a lot of work. So because it takes a lot of time. People say, oh, it only takes about 45 minutes to put together. That's true. But when you're filming it, it takes double that, maybe triple that. Yeah, typically triple that. And then the editing takes all day. You can edit a day or two, actually. And that's what I do. Oh, that's a nice picture for this. That's what I do. I do an edit that takes a day or two. Another thing I want to do, I always like riding in lockout more than I do soft. So I'm going to lock that out. Oh, and by the way, this is a full suspension bike. Yeah, you don't get full suspension bike for that price, guys. This is nice, man. I have to say, this is probably the nicest $800 bike I have, for sure. And maybe the nicest $800 bike out there. Like I said, if they'd make a pro model of this, I'm sure it would sell like hotcakes to the young crowd. Heck, I think this will sell like hotcakes to the young crowd because it's priced right. It's priced at a price that people can afford it, you know. And I know with the prices of bikes going down, and they've gone down a lot, that it just makes it more affordable, a lot more on the road. And you know, when I started riding, there were nobody. I was the only one. And now there's a bunch. Yeah, now there's a bunch. Yep. I'm going to go out on the road here. And then come this way. Going up a hill. Yeah, you can see the nice sky in front of me. That's what's coming, supposedly. That is what's coming. Yeah, we got a new food trucks in town right here. 4 of them. I've eaten at the Turkish one many a times, and I've eaten at the barbecue one once. But the Turkish one, every time I order, I'm like, okay, and I have, can you make my fries crispy? And they tack on another $7 because they think I want a second order of fries or something. Anyway, yeah, I don't eat there much because it's just too, see, 28 right there. It's too much, just not my thing. I prefer a better restaurant than those here. Now, there are food trucks in Oregon that are phenomenal. That one's, those 4 just aren't quite it. They'll do for lunch, but they ain't doing for my daily grinds for sure. Anyway, we're heading back to the house. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know what's going on. I haven't given up the channel. I'm not going to give up the channel. And we will continue on. It's just, it's going to be when time allows and product allow. Like this video, this is on my own. It won't get a ton of likes, won't get a ton of stuff. And that's why I don't do them anymore, because it really does hurt. It did hurt the channel when I was doing it, and then I put out one of these random ride videos, and you know, it'd do a couple of hundred and all the others were doing in the thousands. it didn't help. Yeah, so we're doing 28 right here on this flat ground. I don't know that it goes any faster than that, and I don't think pedaling goes any faster than that. It does not. Yeah, this is a great bike for not pedaling. And if you're shorter, it's a great bike for pedaling. 5'10", 5'11", you're definitely extending your knees as high as they really want to go. Not impossible, but like I'm doing right now, not impossible. See, I'm pedaling. I'm in PAS set. I'm in the highest PAS, which is 5, and I'm pedaling too. So doing all it can do. Pretty easy. Going up this hill is no problem. And no strain on the motor either, because I did it that way. All right, now I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm going to throttle. Yeah, nice little joyride for you guys and me. Got you caught up a little bit, and we'll shut this down, and we'll catch up with you on the next episode, which should be sooner, because I'm going to outfit this bike with something, and I'm going to outfit another bike with something. I don't know what the other bike is, which one I'm going to outfit with it, but stay tuned, because it's something you may want for sure, because it is very, very cool. And I think it fits this bike really well because this bike is really designed for it. Yeah, really. All right, guys, we're going to turn everything off, shut it down. 8.7 miles. I had a couple on it, so probably about 6.7 miles. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys, we're going to shut it down from there. Thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next episode.